Welcome back to the 100 spin test. In today's episode, number 100, we continue our dive into the murky waters of roulette strategies, where promises of guaranteed wins last as long as it takes a road-raging driver to honk the horn at a green light. Ever wondered if these so-called foolproof strategies can withstand the chaos of real-world distractions and cognitive biases? Well, you're in the right place. Let's see what happens. In honor of episode 100, I'm debuting the new statistics dashboard, and to celebrate, I just had to have another shot at a strategy pulled out of the ass of my favorite roulette narcissist, Roulette Crackpot. Let's see if we can go 5 failed tests out of 5. Today's test is called Another Great Roulette Strategy. Use a tiny bank row from Crackpot's December 26, 2024 YouTube video. What the hell is a bank row anyhow? Whatever it is, we're running this test on the American table because that's how he played it. To get an idea of how this is likely to go, I ran a simulation of this bet on my self-tester 20 times. A respectable 8 tests were net winners. There are 24 winning numbers out of a possible 38, so there is a 63% likelihood of winning on each spin. The presence of the zeros allow the casino to gaslight 5.3% of each bet in aggregate, so our expected loss is about 47 units. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've kept the unit size at 1 simoleon. Place 1 unit each on the 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 12, 13 to 15, 16 to 18, 19 to 21, and 22 to 24 streets and 1 unit on the 25 to 30 double streets. You will win 3 units if the ball lands between 1 and 24, and you will lose 3 units if it lands between 25 to 30. Your 9 units are gone if the ball finds 0, 00, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, or 36. As always, the animated graph below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives an idea of how volatile the bet is. There is also a table below showing the payouts and losses for this bet. A link to Jack Ace's bet analyzer that contains much more information for this bet can be found in the description.
Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
I expect nothing less than tire fires from this guy's so-called strategies, and I'm never disappointed. Every day, he churns out a video documenting a quote-unquote new strategy, with little to no thought evident in these expectorations of deceit. With the house edge ensuring that even the best strategies collapse over time, Placing any faith in Crackpot's fallible designs isn't just unrealistic, it's delusional. I analyzed the data using routine statistical tests, and here's what I found. On average, it took about 1.8 spins to get a win, with a standard deviation of 1.4. Most wins occurred between 2 and 5 spins. Based on the data, about 65% of wins took 2 to 4 spins, and 95% took 6 spins or fewer. When looking at the numbers themselves, 3 numbers repeated during the test: 10, 32, and 34 each doubled up. The hot numbers, those that hit the most, were 33, 34, and 36, each landing 6 times. On the other hand, the cold numbers, which didn't hit at all, were 5, 14, and 25. 4 streaks. We saw one impressive streak of 8 consecutive wins and another of 6. We also had 2 streaks of 5, 1 of 4, 4 streaks of 3, and 3 streaks of 2 wins in a row. Losses told a similar story: 1 streak of 6 losses, 2 of 5, 2 of 3, and 4 streaks of 2 consecutive losses. Finally, the test was profitable for 2% of the time, highlighting how fleeting those moments of success can be in the face of the house edge. Let's look at our rankings. We find another great roulette strategy: use a tiny bank row by the Roulette Crackpot at 98th out of 122 on raw winnings or losses, and 111th on percent increased or decreased. More detailed information about the data, including hit counts, statistics, and streak information, can be found in the spin data for this test. A link is in the description. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. A creator who won't tolerate questions or criticism is a bright red flag, and you aren't a hater for being cynical or by simply questioning their methodology. Some strategies only work for a limited time and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly and be cautious with regard to the advice that you accept.
Good luck until the next time.